Hello everyone. In today's Carnivores profile I'll be doing is it's one of Arctic sector's unusual animal that you never find because most flying reptiles lived in a central sector where it's warm environment. But there is one in the Arctic tour, and that is meet Aurora, also known as by its scientific name Aurora borealis, named after is a large omnivorous pterosaur native to the Arctic sector, or the Borea, of the planet FMMUV32. Though the Arctic sector of FMMUV32 is dominated by mammalian and avian fauna, Aurora is one of the handful of non-avian reptiles that has managed to eke out of living in a harsh world of Boreala. To survive in the frigid conditions of its home, this magnificent pterosaur comes equipped with fluffy coat of pycnofibers covering its body as well as natural antifreeze in its blood, protecting it from the nasty blizzards that frequently sweep through its polar home. These pterosaurs are primarily herbivorous in their dietary habits, mainly feeding on cones of conifer trees and the fruit of flowering shrubs. Nevertheless, the hardly flying reptiles also known to occasionally prey on small mammals such as Leptitidium or even the eggs of young birds such as Brontornis and Dinoornis, if given the opportunity. When their typical food sources become scarce, these creatures will simply resort to scavenging, feasting on dead or dying animals that sometimes dot the landscapes after severe blizzard. Now you might be wondering, there is no there is no evidence that pterosaurs can survive in a cold climate or in the weather. Well, on Earth, while there isn't no definitive proof that they could thrive in cold climates, on Earth, some pterosaurs like Cryodragon lived in the region of Alberta, Canada, that experience cold, windy winters. Pterosaurs being potentially warm-blooded and covered in insulating pycnofibers, which have been able to endure such temperatures. But Cryodragon's habitat during the Cretaceous was more temperate, Mediterranean-like environment, suggesting it lived during the warmer period, not a cold climate. So it's still a debate whether pterosaurs like Cryodragon or some of them could survive in the cooler environments. So back to the FMM, Aurora. The Aurora is distinguished from most other pterosaurs on the dinosaur planet by the large diamond-shaped crest that adorns its skull. These crests are normally either a light or deep blue in color, with small streak of green though larger and older male specimens have been known has been observed possess indigo or even deep violet crests. The head crest of the Aurora, of course, is merely used as a display structure in males to attract females and intimidate rivals or smaller pterosaurs. Danaher Corp affiliated scientists have often critiqued this hardened flying reptile for its striking similarities to the tapejara from the exotic sector, a large pterosaur with prominent red rhomborous shape head crest native to the exotic sector, a creature known for its role in the Crater City incident. This may suggest that Aurora is either a descendant or a close relative of the exotic sector Tapejara, albeit the former has evolved to thrive in the freezing climate of the Boreala, and the other is adapted exclusively for tropical climate of the Pitcairn archipelago. And that's it for this video. Like and subscribe, and see you later, guys.